Coming up, the Terriers battle the Providence College Friars in a Hockey East matchup. We go one-on-one with sophomore center Jakob Forsbacka Karlsson, and the Terriers skate into the holiday season. It's all next on this episode of BU Terriers All Access. The BU hockey season is in full swing, and an early December weekend series against rival Providence College is another test for the Terriers.
Bjorkquist jumped on it and just whipped it by Ottinger. Up over the line, Duhaime in front, saved there by Ottinger.
On Friday night in Providence, freshman goalie Jake Ottinger was the story.
There, save Ottinger.
Jake's been unbelievable this year. Coming in, he's 17 years old, and you don't really know how a goalie's going to be when they're that big, that young, and he's been unbelievable. Some key saves, and he's just so calm in the net. For me personally, it's fun to see a guy come in and kind of steal the show like that and play really well in front of a pretty good team.
With the Terriers down 1-0 after one, Jakob Forsbacka Karlsson scored in the second period to even things up.
JFK now takes it wide, strong in front of the goal! JFK to the backhand, beats hockey.
Moments later, Nicholas Olsson got what proved to be the game winner.
It was just kind of a weird broken forecheck. One of their guys was around there, and I kind of just lifted his stick and turned around and just shot blindly.
To a shooting position there, but couldn't get the shot away. Now Olsson with a follow-up and a goal. Nick Olsson from the far dot.
I just saw it happen to go in. I was pretty excited about that.
Going to go coast to coast as Pino shifting in front. It is all over at Schneider Arena. The Terriers of Boston University mob Jake Ottinger in celebration.
Saturday night at Aganis wouldn't get any easier for the Terriers.
One-on-one battles, you're all body, live in the moment, on and off people, defending and forechecking with desperation, because that's going to be the key tonight. You need to find a way to match their desperation, okay? We'll start JFK's line with Hicks and Charlie. What's it, boys, huh?
Here we go, here we go.
3-on-3, 1-2-3. Good start, boys, good start. There you go. Woo! Come on, Blues!
The captain goes deep, looking to center one and a goal. So the Friars on top, 1-0.
No matter what happens here, we're off to a good start. We've played well.
Power play winding down. They move it here to Wallman. Wrister and a goal. Wallman, the trigger man.
Those are very emotional games when we play those guys, and you know it's tough to kind of have your emotions not get in the way.
Relax, relax. No, we were getting too caught up in the bull. I mean, complaining to referees, talking to the other team.
And that was kind of our message going into the third period, was if we can play 5-on-5 against these guys and we just stay out of the box, I think we're going to like our result.
They've got 8 power plays so far. And I don't want to hear a guy say one more word to a Providence player or a referee. You've let them get under your skin. Our lack of discipline's killing us. You're going to wear them down by winning one-on-one battles, and all you have to do is play 20 hard, smart minutes, disciplined minutes of hockey. That's all you got to do. Let's go have the best 20 of the weekend, boys, huh? Come on. Move it. That's it. Over. Everything north-south. Turn it up as quickly as you can.
Let's earn one here, boys.
Down the far wall, Hickey shifts in front, save, rebound goal, Brandon Hickey.
Let's go! Let's go!
But not out. Curry in front, pad saved by Hockey. Rebound in front of the goal!
Let's go! Let's go!
Stay on him! 1 minute remaining in the third period. Go, Bobo! Go, Bobos!
seconds left. Bubba Carpenter on the jump. Sabre hockey. Oh my.
I knew there wasn't much time left on the clock as I jumped over for my shifts. As I went by the bench over the blue line, I heard everyone on the bench go, shoot! I mean, I did what I could do, and yeah, hopefully I get it back again someday.
A big weekend for Nicholas Olson, who returned from injury and scored 2 goals to help the Terriers take 3 out of 4 points.
Feel good about the point. You know, you're down 2-0 with 8 minutes to go when you battle back, and that's a great effort because we are a resilient group. We have been all year. Proud of you. I am. I'm proud of you because it's hard to flip a switch and do what we did in the third period. You take 3 out of 4 in this league. It's a pretty damn good weekend. So, good job. We'll see you Monday. Good work.
Back across. Shattenkirk. He scores! Power play goal!
Holy jumping, that is a shot and a half.
For me, it was between BU and the University of Michigan, and I just felt like Boston was a great city, first and foremost, a place that I could really enjoy as a college student. You know, most importantly, I think being able to feel comfortable with your coaches and know that when you go there, you have people you can trust and people who want to see you not only do well for the school, but develop as a player and move on to the next level and be successful. At BU, we had all the resources that we needed as players, so really it fell on your shoulders to be able to use them and use your work ethic to get there. And being able to train with Mike Boyle at the time was great. Being able, again, to watch video and have a tremendous video room, be able to use the rink whenever you needed to go out and work on your skills. All these little things add up to you being able to hone your game and develop and move on.
He was a great player here, really a high-profile kid, and we really were excited when we got him to come here to BU, and really meant an awful lot to our program.
You know, I remember when I went to Lake Erie and he was there, it was like starting all over again, and he treated me like, you know, a rookie and made me really work for it and make sure that I was on top of my game. I even got healthy scratched one game, I remember.
I benched him because I loved him and I wanted him to be the best player he could be. I think guys figure that out. When you care about your players, you got to do things like that.
That was the kind of kick in the butt that I needed to get my game to where it needed to be. And I remember a few weeks later the call came to get called up.
It was a short adjustment to pro hockey, but he played about 19 games in the American League, and then we never saw him again, which is a tribute to him. We were good. We were really good. We knew that was our chance, that was a really good chance to win a national championship, and for us to go out there and grab it was amazing. I remember the puck coming around. Chris Connolly was carrying it around the net and made an indirect pass to me at the point. I knew that drop pass was there. It was there by, you know, an inch, but I was able to get it to him, and obviously the shot that went in, it was a little bit of a home run, but...
Lined up shot, deflected, score! Towing shot goes in, and Boston University is your Division I champion, 4-3!
After that goal went in, it was one of the best feelings I've ever had in hockey.
Shattenkirk walks the line at the end, drop pass on the blue line in overtime. Only a few players are talented enough to make that play.
You know, all those things kind of come together, and it just breeds a phenomenal place to play college hockey. And I think as a young kid, when you go to a game on a visit, you really see that everyone in the hockey community at BU cares about it, and it means so much to them.
For Stastny, and then out for Shattenkirk. He scores! An overtime winner on the power play for Kevin Shattenkirk.
Coming up next, former BU captain Freddy Meyer talks about his time at BU and coaching the next crop of college-bound hockey players. Stay with us.
Freddy Meyer, the captain of the Terriers, has put BU on top.
Coming out of the U.S. Junior National Program in 1999, New Hampshire native Freddy Meyer had a lot of options, but in his mind, there was really only one.
Obviously, BU was one of the top choices all along, and being in the city and playing for Coach Parker, and I had some other teammates I played with along the way that were there and were having a really good experience, so it became an easy decision. Coach Parker's got a longer resume than most guys. It was a real pleasure to play for him for 4 years. It wasn't just about X's and O's, but the way he motivated guys, the way he inspired us to be as good as we could be.
And Freddy and the Terriers needed to be at their best each and every game, because that's what it takes if you want to succeed in Hockey East.
It's arguably the best conference in college hockey. The programs are extremely deep, and there's not too many easy nights, that's for sure. To have the honor to wear the C at BU and look at the list of guys that have worn it before, it was obviously a great honor and something I took very seriously. I don't think I ever envisioned myself totally playing pro hockey. For me, there wasn't really any other option besides graduating college, and obviously having the ability to leave BU with a diploma and then take that next step in my life, which was pro hockey.
Kings come back to center. Here on the right side is Brown, and Freddy Meyer levels Brown as he came across the blue line.
I think all the stuff that I learned at BU on and off the ice just had a lot of ingrained little things away from the game that always felt like gave me more success at the rink. And that foundation was built at BU and carried through my pro career in terms of the preparation, both physically and mentally.
Lucic got drilled that time, and now they're going to go after Freddy Meyer, and all heck is going to break loose.
My last year pro was over in Sweden in the Swedish League, and it ended with concussions, so I decided to walk away from the game.
But when one hockey door closed, another one opened.
Centers, wingers, wingers. Attack, attack, look. Move our toes, Matty, let's go. Skate, let's go, skate.
I never envisioned myself coaching, but now here I am, so I've had a lot of time to reflect on the good coaches I've had along the way. For me, I try to treat these guys like professionals because all those little things really help me become a better player. So I think the more little things that I can pass on to them will also help them in their development of taking the step to the next level.
Around the world, around the NHL, and throughout his coaching career, Freddy Meyer hasn't forgotten where he came from.
I guess it's BU. It's centrally located in downtown Boston. It's arguably one of the best rinks in the country. You get a great education. I think it's the entire package of making lifelong friends, going to war with those guys on and off the ice, workouts. I think at the end of the day, those are the things that I reflect back on most. It's just more the entire experience of being there for 3.5 years, and the friendships and the fun times we had as a team.
I'm Robert Carpenter. I'm from North Andover, Massachusetts. Favorite TV show is definitely The Office. If I could vacation anywhere in the world, it would definitely be Bora Bora. My favorite movie, it's a given, probably Miracle. If I was to hang with any one celebrity, it would probably be Sidney Crosby. I just love how he plays every night. I just think that's how you should play the game. Hidden talent do I have? I actually just started getting into card magic tricks on road trips, so I kind of like doing those and surprising people like that. Favorite food? Oh, that's a hard one because I like everything. If I had to choose, probably a buffalo chicken pizza. I can't live without hockey. Favorite superhero is probably Iron Man. Biggest fear is probably things underwater. Favorite holidays, definitely Thanksgiving. I love being around the family and the food. Favorite zoo animal is definitely a penguin.
What would you sing on karaoke night?
Oh, dancing in September. You know that one? You come up with these? This is tough.
Up next, we sit down with freshman blue liner Chad Krys, one of the reasons the Terrier D is among the best in college hockey. BU Terriers All Access continues after this. Meet Chad Krys, freshman defenseman from Ridgefield, Connecticut, and a guy with more than one reason to come to BU.
It's pretty easy, like when your parents have both alums of the school. My dad played here.
And what a memorable night for Mark Krys, number 7, the senior from Timmins, Ontario.
Mom and dad both went to BU, so he's got those Terrier bloodlines run deep.
Chad's come here since he's 4 or 5 years old, and we always came once or twice a year, so I think he has a grasp on that. I've never really talked about it because when you're a dad, you don't want to hear the old war story, so I try to stay away from that kind of stuff.
I think my mom was probably more pushing me towards BU than anybody in the family, but no, they really kind of let me make the decision, and in the end, I think they were probably happiest that I chose BU.
Yeah!
I want to have the puck on my stick. I like to use my feet, try and be involved in play as much as possible.
Got a lot of talent. Really has great puck skills, his skating.
Chad's a phenomenal defenseman. To see him kind of put it all together and be be a very important piece on the back end for us. It's exciting.
Love his personality. Really funny kid and loud spoken, and it translates on the ice. He talks a lot when he's out there.
That combination of skill and personality led to Chad being selected 45th overall in the 2016 NHL entry draft by the Chicago Blackhawks.
That's awesome. I think that's a dream come true for everybody to hear their name called at the draft. Something really cool from my family and friends. Have just kind of been there helping me, so far along the way. So that's something that, you kind of dream of as a kid.
One person who may have had a few important contributions was the captain of the 1990-91 BU squad, Chad's father, Mark.
He was pretty tough on me at times. I think he just kind of valued, a work ethic.
Practices are challenging. I think school is challenging, and I think that's what he likes. I think he likes to be on the go, and I think he likes to be challenged.
I think more than anything, he just kind of enjoys being my dad and watching now.
I'm looking forward to going to the Bean Pot and watching. I think the hockey nowadays is so good that it's just entertaining to watch.
Now the far circle to go. Patrick Hopper. Oh my!
I've loved it so far. I think Coach Quinn's been really good at giving me certain things to work on. He's a very fair coach and someone that I've really enjoyed playing for so far.
Coming up, center Jakob Forsbacka Karlsson talks about his role with the Terriers, on and off the ice. BU Terriers All Access continues after this timeout.
3-on-3 for the Terriers. Greer throws it in front, shot, score!
I think the first goal was to kind of play college hockey. That was why I came over here. So I think Omaha was kind of a stepping stone to come into eventually BU that it ended up being. BU is obviously one of the best programs in the country, and I think I came here and visited and I just loved everything about it, the city, the program, all the coaches. It was a really good fit for me. There's not a ton of cities in the U.S. that has the kind of history that Boston does, and it's pretty similar to Stockholm, where I'm from. Feeling being on the coast and being in a place where you can see old buildings, but you can also mix in with some new things.
Yeah! Hey, center!
Boston is just over 3,700 miles west of Jacob's home in Stockholm, but he's not the only player speaking Swedish on this team.
Sänker du 14 då? 14? Det är deras lag, kapten.
Yeah, it's we switch front and back a little bit, I guess. Some of the guys, when we talk in Swedish, don't really like it in the locker room and stuff because they don't know what we're saying. But we try to talk in English when we're around the guys. But obviously, when it's just me and him, we stick to Swedish.
Up the glass. Up the glass. Hey, up the glass. All right.
Hockey truly is an international game, and the highest level of this game is played in the NHL. So getting drafted by the Boston Bruins was a big moment.
Incredible feeling. It's kind of hard to describe everything, especially draft day. I had my mom with me, and it's just kind of everything's just kind of a blur after you hear your name called. But it's a great honor, especially Boston Bruins being such a classic team.
Hey, take him! Hickey!
He may only be a sophomore, but JFK received another honor earlier this year when he was named assistant captain by his teammates.
It's really something I wasn't really expecting, but it's a great honor, especially when it comes from kind of the guys. It's a great honor.
He leads by example. Everything you see, it's dedicated on and off the ice. In the weight room, he's one of the first ones in there. He's one of the last ones to leave, and that doesn't go unnoticed.
It's a really good dynamic between the three of us. We're all pretty good friends and pretty close with each other, and it's nice to have kind of one captain in each class.
Whoa, gun down first. You're the attacking center. Let's go.
JFK in front of the goal.
Greener. We'll go hard ram if we're up.
Yeah. Really has the respect of his teammates and all of the players in the league as well. I think people appreciate him, not only for the type of player he is, but how he approaches the game.
He is one of the most responsible centermen I've ever played with. He's just very reliable, and you can always depend on him being in the right spot for an out, whether it's in the D zone or in the O zone.
Yeah.
We have a lot of young guys. I think we're kind of
we're kind of hoping to mature every day and get better. But you know, we're halfway through the season now, so we gotta start trying to figure out, you know, what kind of team we are. And I think once we do that, we can really kind of take off.
Shot blocked. JFK got it back and scores! JFK!
Happy holidays from all of us at the BU Terriers. Best Christmas present I ever got.
I got a pair of inline rollerblades. That was pretty sweet.
It was a little tradition. Almost every Christmas, my brother and I would get like these remote control helicopters, but we'd be so rough on them that they wouldn't really last.
I was a little chubby when I was growing up, so I got a McFlurry maker one year I was pretty excited about.
I remember how excited you got when you got a new pair of skates or a stick or something like that.
The worst one I ever got was probably socks. It's a classic one, but you know, you open your Christmas gift and you're excited for like a new toy or something. As a little kid, and all you open those, I was like, oh, it's socks. Like, what do I do with these?
Happy holidays. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Happy holidays.
My New Year's resolution is probably to become better than I was the last year.
Maybe I'll try to satisfy Ben Prentice and say that I'll try and work on my nutrition a bit.
Maturity. Play smart, mature, disciplined, no-nonsense hockey. That's going to be our resolution.
Happy holidays and go Terriers.